We were going to war against this virus.
Merck's role in this has been crucial.
People like the project. There was a lot of publicity through the TV and the media. This helped also the people to trust us.
And they say, oh, I can't give myself injections, I can't do this. And I say, yeah, you can, I did it, and I'm cured too.
The program is important because viral hepatitis worldwide and nationally is a major public health problem.
It started with a collaboration between Mount Sinai and the Egyptian community here in the New York metropolitan area to do some screening for hepatitis B and C.
The focus with the young doctors and young healthcare providers, how to collect the data from the patient.
We did a screening at a mosque and a Egyptian community fair, and we found almost 15% hepatitis C among the Egyptians living in the U.S. So that was an astoundingly high number for the U.S. when we expect about 1.8%. And they were, the Egyptian community group was impressed with our scientific expertise and enthusiasm about trying to find hepatitis C, and they asked us if we could help them organize a project to go to Egypt.
Egypt has approximately 80 million people living there today, and approximately 14 to 15% of those persons are infected with viral hepatitis C antibody. Of that 80 million population in Egypt, it's estimated that approximately 10% are actually viremic or have active virus. The areas that we wanted to focus on were raising awareness within the community, also providing education about what viral hepatitis is, how you can prevent it, and we wanted to provide free testing or screening for hepatitis C. And then finally, we really wanted to focus our efforts on treating patients who are identified as being positive, who had never been diagnosed before.
10,000 individuals, we get a screen to get 500 out of this 10,000.
Merck's role in this has been crucial. Without the help of pharmaceutical companies and believing that this is a project that's worth undertaking and can be undertaken, we wouldn't have been able to get the momentum to really get this program up and off the ground and into the launch stage.
We tested a whole range of people, from the tiniest villages with dirt roads and donkey carts in the health clinic, the one little 3-room health clinic that they had there, that were incredible. They were lining up to be tested.
People liked the project. There was a lot of publicity through the TV and the media. This helped also the people to trust us.
The people couldn't have been kinder, more generous, and more enthusiastic about our project.
Merck, they came up with 2 things. OraSure, which is help a lot in detecting the antibodies without, it's in few minutes, that this patient is positive for the antibodies or not. And also the pegylated interferon and the ribavirin. We explained to the people that turning to be a positive does not mean that you are a hep C positive, but you should go for further investigation, which is a blood work. So it's actually a training program for the professionals and also awareness program for the public and treatment and screening for the people in Egypt. This is like one-to-one treatment plan with the follow-up. And we come up with what's good for this patient, for this individual, for this how you're gonna manage his case in a very sophisticated and up-to-date way of treatment.
For me, this is a grudge match because I had hepatitis C, got it from a needle stick when I was a medical student, and I had it for 20 years before I was cured, actually. That's why I went into this field in the first place. So when I talk to the Egyptian docs or I talk to the patients and they have any doubts and they're worried about anything, I don't usually sort of play that card unless I have to. And they say, oh, I can't give myself injections, I can't do this. And I say, yeah, you can, I did it, and I'm cured too.
I think the potential is limitless. At least that's what I really believe, or I wouldn't be doing this. And I think that if we can create the comprehensive model that can be used in other places, then we've achieved more than we ever hoped for.
We were sort of bringing them a gift from overseas, and they were incredibly grateful and enthusiastic for this treatment.
We see a lot of patients who die from complications related to cirrhosis and end-stage liver disease from viral hepatitis. And if we can prevent that from happening, we can intervene early through early detection and treatment, then we've had the biggest impact you could ever have.
These drugs are highly in demand, so we have to give the patients their injection at the medical school, at the clinic, directly observed therapy, it's called, DOT, once a week, and then they take their pills, their ribavirin pills, with them at home, and come back the following week for their injection and the blood test and the physical exam.
And we got a lot of support from the government, the media, and the newspapers, and also the universities we dealt with. So it's a comprehensive awareness program for the people in the street with different education levels.
Treatment really offers them a chance to be rid of the virus and not have to worry about a lot of those late complications down the road.
We plan to take care of the patient, and even after he cure from the disease, he gotta come for a blood work, and also awareness program that he's not gonna get this disease again.
We're as enthusiastic as the Egyptian people are about this project because while it's a pilot project, we can still manage to get 500 people treated, and that means we can probably get 200 or 300 of them cured of their hepatitis C. So that's a huge achievement right there. We were all sort of in it for one reason only, and that's to cure the hepatitis C and as many people as we could reach.
And so now what we're going to be doing is refining the parts of the program so that it will be an even bigger success when we launch it in its full entirety.
We see the results, the end results of the devastation that this virus wreaks on people. The end-stage liver disease, the liver cancer, the death and dismay that it causes. So the worst thing that I ever have to do as a doctor here is when I go to the bedside of a patient with the family there, and I have to tell them that there's nothing we can do. It's too late.
I think it's been an incredible journey so far, and I really have very, very high hopes that this is going to build into something much bigger. And I am confident that we're going to achieve nothing less than success with the program. And I think every stakeholder really in this project really feels the same way, including our partnering hospitals in and around Cairo, the pharmaceutical companies and the OraSure company that's involved in donating the resources to carry it out, the not-for-profit organization, Harbor Light Community Health, that's actually the major sponsor of this project, as well as all of the physicians who are donating their time and efforts to see this really through.
It was a win-win-win for everybody, and a big lose for the virus.
There are a lot of people who are suffering and dying without any chance of, or believing in any chance that someone will come and help them. So really, I think a project like this, by recognizing populations that perhaps are somewhat, under-recognized, but have a large burden of disease, is very important to give people hope that people do care, people do want to come in and help them.
Once we control this disease in Egypt, this is a big victory.